Welcome to It Was Never You, where we talk about narcissistic abuse, complex PTSD, and recovery. So today I wanted to talk about a tweet that I saw, and it was from somebody that had a PhD title, and they were saying that with trauma, talk therapy, it's effective for victims of abuse to talk about their stories over and over again until it gets better. Now, I just wanted to point something out. In my experience, talk therapy, what it created was rage. So I would tell the stories, and then I would be angry, and then I would leave, and then I would come back, and then I would start talking about the stories again, and I would get angry, and I would leave, and I had to deal with my anger. And then it just was a repeat, rinse and repeat, wash, rinse, repeat cycle over and over again. And it really just kept me stalled in a place of anger, and the anger would subside and then it would rise up again. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about talk therapy with trauma, and I equate it to, I will say this, when it is not used in conjunction with other types of therapy that are going to help you change your thought patterns or help you to reclaim your identity in its true form, as opposed to what the narcissistic model told you about yourself. So it can be effective when it is used in conjunction with something else, with another type of therapy. But I think I equate it to, you have a prisoner of war sitting in a cage, and you are going and you are interviewing the prisoner of war in their cage while they're still in the trauma, while they're still involved in it, and you're having them talk about their experience without giving them a way of escape, without showing them how they can get out. That is what I equate solely talk therapy to, while you are a victim of such a pervasive and a trauma that could have been lifelong or repeated over and over again with different types of relationships during different points in this person's life. And this is not for everybody, but this may be for one person that is in talk therapy after living this type of abuse and can't figure out why it is not effective and why they are so angry. So this is for the one that may be out there that has had this experience. And I hope that this does resonate with somebody, because I think that with therapy, we need to dig into the person that we are having dent around in our brain. So on my website, itwasneveryou.com, I have a list of questions to ask therapists, to ask the person that you are going to allow to dance around and kind of manipulate your brain. And they may do it unknowingly. They may not be fully trained in trauma and narcissistic abuse. So you need to do your due diligence. It is up to you. You wouldn't go to a podiatrist to fix your heart. So with the same thought process, you need to really get the right fit for you. And also, another thing about therapy is, if somebody is not the right fit for you, that is okay. Because of the life that you have lived, you may be inclined to think that you are letting this person down. You are doing yourself a disservice if you are in therapy for years and years with a therapist and you have no forward movement. Therapy is about helping you. You are the client, and you are the person that obviously felt the need to reach out. So if you've been in therapy with somebody for years and you see no forward movement, and you've kind of established this just a friendship relationship, it may need you to revisit and take a look and maybe move on and find somebody that is a better fit for you. Remember, if you've been through narcissistic abuse, you may feel powerless and that you have no. And that is not the truth. The truth is, you are able to move on to a healthier relationship that will help you in your recovery.